it's your girl Mel. I'm coming to you live from my kitchen here in Winston, Missouri. We're having a little late for lunch. Kind of having a bigger lunch because we got games tonight, so we're taking a snack box that'll just kind of be our dinner. And so we're gonna make stuffed crust pizza, and I'm gonna show you guys how easy this is. So as you're popping on, don't forget to say hey, say hi. If you're catching me on the live, that means you can see the red live button right there. Drop a 1. If you're catching me on the replay, do #replay. Also, I attached the link for this recipe in the description of this post. If the link doesn't work, just let me know. You need to send me a friend request and a message. I just need to get you added to the group. All right. So this is really simple. This is, we're going to use a fathead dough. So we make it. I know a lot of you guys are like, where do you buy fathead dough? But you make it. It's super simple. You can do as much or as little to you want as it. So as much or as little as you want to it. I found a recipe years ago and I like it, so I haven't changed it. But you're welcome to do whatever you want. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the crust. So it's super simple. You're just going to take a 1/4 cup of almond flour. So if you can't have almond flour and you want to use coconut flour, that's totally fine. Just like Google the conversion because it's not the same. But you can definitely use it. All right. So we're going to do 3/4 cup of almond flour. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. So I'm just going to do 2 scoops. All right. And we're going to add 1 bag of mozzarella cheese. All right. And this is going to go in the microwave for 60 seconds. Linda, did you send me a friend request? Send me a friend request. I'd love to get you added. I think I was waiting on that. All right, so we're just gonna put it like this in the microwave for 60 seconds. So we're gonna do stuffed crust pizza. And when I do stuffed crust pizza, I just take cheese sticks, and that's what we like put around the perimeter of the crust. It's really good. So I got some pepper jack for this one. So I'm gonna open these up real fast while that's cooking. So what's gonna happen is when this comes out, we're gonna mix it and we're gonna put it back in for like 30 seconds. So I'm gonna stay on the whole time to make this pizza from start to finish so you guys can see how long it takes and like what it looks like at the end. So if you don't want to stay on the whole time, that's cool. You can like catch the replay and see the end, but I always like to show you guys what it looks like. So we're just gonna rock and roll, and then we're gonna have a Caesar salad with this. So that's what we're gonna have for lunch. I also just got back from the grocery store. I haven't even unloaded my groceries yet. I was like, I really need to get this pizza going because I'm really hungry. All right, hold on. Let me open these last 2. Toby's going crazy because we eat cheese sticks together. It's like our thing. But he can't have these. They're pepper jack. You can't have them, baby. Go lay down. No, you can't have them. All right. So this is what it looks like. The cheese is just kind of melty, right? So you just want to take a spoon and just kind of start mixing it together. The almond flour will stick to the cheese. All right. So just do what you can. Just kind of get all the almond flour like out of the corners of your bowl. Doesn't have to be all the way combined, all right? Because the cheese is starting to kind of cool a little bit, right? So you guys see what I'm doing? You know, he's like, come on. Yes, Terry, it is truly this easy. I'm going to show you guys. This is why I like to show you guys how to do stuff like this, right? So all the stuff's kind of started to cool already, all right? So we're going to take this, so it's kind of like a dough, right? And we're going to put it back in the microwave for about 30 seconds. You can do so many things with this. You can do pizza with this. You can do cheese bread with this. I like, sometimes I've done taco breadsticks. So you can like spread the dough out and cut them into strips, put taco meat, and then seal them. So you can do that. You can make bagels with this. You can make pretzel bites with this, or pretzels. There's literally so much that you can do with this fathead dough. Now, don't let the cumin scare you, all right? I don't really like cumin. Like, it's not really like a season that I like to cook with, but for whatever reason, it doesn't bother me in here. So, all right, so see, it's all combined, right? And I'll just kind of do this, all right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add an egg, 1 egg. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of the cumin. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. That's it. Just like this, all right? And then I'm just gonna, you don't wanna stick your hands in it yet because it's still pretty warm, but then you just wanna start consolidating and mixing all the ingredients, okay? So there's no more almond flour in here, all right? You just wanna kind of mix it all together. Now, there are so many variations to make this. And some of you guys may have also already kind of tweaked it to what looks like what works best for you. So like, don't think that just because you see someone do it differently that they're doing it wrong or I'm doing it wrong. Like fathead dough just keeps evolving so much, all right? So then what I do is you've got your dough right here, right? Let me get my hands a little. So here's the dough right here. All right, it's kind of hot, so I'm gonna transfer it right to here. All right, let me wash my hands real fast. Okay, so at this point, we are going to basically like shape our pizza crust. So what I like to do, everybody's different, is I like to take 2 pieces of parchment paper, all right? And then, you guys can see this, right? You guys can see it. Then I just like start smushing it out. Now I might take a rolling pin if it's here. Let's see, it might be in here. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm gonna take a rolling pin just because it goes a little faster that way. And you just wanna make sure that the dough is like even with that, like throughout, right? So I'll turn it this way, and then I'll turn it this way. And my desired shape for this is like a circle because I'm gonna do stuffed crust. So if you're not gonna do stuffed crust, you can just kind of roll it out like however you want. And then you can just bake it as is, right? So then I'll just take like some of this that's on the outside or whatever, and I'll just add it over here, just kind of shaping it a little bit. I'm gonna bring it back over onto the parchment paper, just to kind of like shape it like this, all right? So one of the most popular questions I get with this is like, is it enough pizza? Like, we'll make one, so we'll probably have leftovers of this. We probably won't eat it all. We might, because I haven't had anything to eat today yet. No snacks or nothing. But people ask all the time, like, this is really, really filling. I don't know what it is about it, but it's super filling. And so, yeah, our whole family will eat it, like 1 or 2 pieces. And you can cut the pieces like as big or as small as you want, right? So we're gonna put this back over here on our pizza tray. It's not pretty, it don't have to be pretty, okay? It don't have to be pretty. But then we're just gonna take our cheese sticks and we're just gonna kind of go around the outside like this. Now you don't have to do stuffed crust if you don't want to. You can do whatever flavor you want. This right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of cheese, all right? Then you're just gonna take, you wanna bring it in so it's like, hold on, let me show you guys. You wanna bring it in so there's like some excess around the outside so that you can fold it over like this, all right? And then what you do is you just kind of fold it over like this. Right, just like so. Just kind of shape it as you go, kind of press the dough down. You can do this again right here, okay? You can move the cheese sticks in if you need a little bit more outside crust, all right? Just bringing it around. So you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. Do I have to send a request to join? Cindy, what are you trying to join? If you're already in the group, you can't join my live. Like, I know it says that, but it's not really a thing. So I don't know what you're trying to join, my friend. But, all right. So do you guys see this? Here's the pizza. All right. And I'll just kind of shape it like this. Make sure it's not like too thick in one spot. Hi, Crystal. What's going on? Long time no see, friend. Welcome back. Okay, let me wash my hands again. Okay, so then at this point, you have, yeah, it's just pepper jack sticks. So you can do, it's just these. You can do any kind. You can do Colby Jack, you can do mozzarella. I just decided to do pepper jack, okay? So here's what it looks like, all right? So it's a stuffed crust pizza ready to bake. What I do first is I take a fork, all right? And I just poke a whole bunch of holes in it. And then I also go around the inside and I'm just kind of sealing it. Like where I rolled it over or whatever. I just kind of seal it with a fork. And then I go around the edge and I do the same thing to put little holes in it. Like this. Okay? So there's what it looks like up close. I sealed it. See where I sealed it with a fork? It's not really hard or complicated. You can make little pizzas. You can make big pizzas. This is going to go in the oven for 4 minutes. It's on 425. Okay? Now, what's going to happen if you guys have to jump off is it's going to come out and I'm going to go through and I'm going to poke it more with the fork. I don't like those big bubbles in my pizza. I know some people do. So if you don't care about the big bubbles, like you don't really have to worry about this step, but I'll just go back in. I'll put some more holes in it, make sure there's no bubbles, and we'll go from there. Okay. Then it's going to come out and we're going to assemble our pizza. So this is the pizza sauce I use. It's great value. It's 4 grams of total carbs, 1 fiber. So that's 3 grams of total carbs, right? A lot, you can put as much or as little sauce as you want on it. So we're going to put that on there. Then we're going to add this pizza blend. So like if I had pepper jack shredded cheese, I would add that. You can do mozzarella, literally whatever kind of pizza you want. So we're going to add that. And then we're just going to do pepperoni. So I like to do big pepperonis, right? And then mini pepperonis. And so I'll sprinkle them on there. And then we'll put it back in the oven for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 more minutes. Bring it out, see it's going. So at that point, all you're doing is making sure that the bottom is cooking and that the cheese is melting. And so at that point, you can keep putting it back in. You can take it out, like however you like your pizza. Everybody's different. So that's what we do. So like what kind, while we're waiting for this, so if you guys are just jumping on, we're making stuffed crust pizza. It's Lazy Keto approved. Lazy Keto is about eliminating, so we're eliminating bread, pasta, processed foods, and sugars. Processed foods meaning chips, crackers, cereal. I still eat processed meat, okay? And then we focus on like protein, veggies, fruit, and fat. Green veggies and berries if you're focusing on fat loss. So this is a pizza recipe that I found in 2019. Fathead dough recipes have evolved. So this is like basic OG, my recipe that I started making back in 2019. I like it. It's good. It's tasty. It's just what we need. So that's how I make it. And we've done big pizzas, little pizzas, heart pizzas. You can do Halloween pizzas. You can do this. There's sky's the limit on what you can do with this. But my question is, what are your guys' favorite pizza toppings? So I do like sausage pizzas. It's my favorite. I talk about a lot how in the first few months, I didn't have any pizza because pizza was kind of like my thing. Like if you would put me on Biggest Loser and you put me in that room with all that food, that pizza would be my problem. And so I gave it up for a while, but then I stumbled across this recipe, and this recipe is good. The kids love this recipe too. They like this pizza better than like buying a frozen pizza from the grocery store. So people ask if you can freeze the crust. I've never done that before because it's super easy to make. So you don't have to like make it ahead of time. So I used a quarter. It's 3 cups and I did it 3 times. I did a quarter, so it's 3/4. I just didn't have my quarter one clean. So anyways, yes. And the recipe link is posted in the description of this video also. But anyways, I just think this is a really good pizza. And so we would make it. And so sometimes we make like individual pizzas because sometimes I'm craving like sausage and peppers and onions. Like I really like peppers and onions and like, yeah, like hamburger, like Carol likes. And yeah, a lot of you guys are saying the same thing, but Dee doesn't like any of that stuff on his pizzas. And so sometimes we'll do our own pizzas. If we have friends over, like if I have somebody from the team over and we're going to have pizza, we'll all make our own. So it's a lot of fun. Your kids can make their own. Sky's the limit. You really can't mess this up either. Like seriously. So we're going to bring it out. All right. So if you can look on here, it's already kind of starting to turn a little tint, right? But there's some bubbles. So I don't like the bubbles. So there's a bubble here, bubble there, there's one there. Go back through the crust again, and I'm just poking it with a fork, okay? Going back in, okay? Now we're gonna put it back in the oven for about 4 more minutes. I'm gonna stay on the whole time while I make this, so I can show you guys what it looks like. So, yeah, it's so easy. It should be gluten-free. It's made with almond flour. Yeah. I'm not like super knowledgeable on gluten-free. Like I know what is, what isn't, but like I don't know kind of that gray area. So if you are gluten-free, you can look on Pinterest. Look on Pinterest and put in like gluten-free, keto-friendly pizza crust. But this is literally just almond flour, cream cheese. So you can do whatever flour that like you can have, right? Almond flour, cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, egg, cumin, salt. Mix it up and then add your own toppings. So I kind of feel like that is a kind of gluten-free, right? I don't know. But that's what we're doing. So do you guys have any questions for me while we're on here? Do you want to see some of the things I got at the grocery store? Well, I really don't have time for that, so we're not going to do that. So just ignore that I did that. But I went live last night and we planned out our meal. So today is pizza, and then we're doing the snackle boxes tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, egg roll in a bowl. So I don't know. I didn't find the recipe yet. I got to go find the recipe. I might have to run back out and get a few more things at the store for that. Then Wednesday is $1 million spaghetti, and then Thursday is smoked sausage bites and broccoli tots, which are really like broccoli cakes, I guess. I should stop calling them tots because they're not like tater tots. They're flat. Where can I get the recipe for this pizza? So the link for the recipe is in the description of this post. If you can't open that link, it just means you're not in my group, so we'll just have to get you added. So send me a friend request if you need it. I made buffalo chicken cauliflower casserole yesterday. So good. Yes. I have this recipe. It's already linked into the description of this video. So you don't have to go looking for this specific recipe. It's already linked right up there. You'll have to exit out of the video to see it. When I'm done, you'll be able to see it. But this pizza right here, it's already there. Whew. What are you guys having for lunch? Anything fun and exciting? At all? Who's never made this before? I want to know. Okay, so this is the pizza sauce. Once again, just great value pizza sauce. Buy whatever you like. We're going to do some mini pepperonis. And we're going to do some full-size pepperonis. I don't think I opened this yet. Leftover chili dog casserole. It's really good. So you won't be able to see it right here. You'll have to literally exit out of this video to see it. But it's there. I promise. It's so good. You guys, so good. You can mix, you can make this, right? And then cut the dough into bite-sized pieces, roll it in some butter, and then in some cinnamon sugar mix, and then air fry them or bake them, and it's like bagel bites. Or, yeah, like bagel, cinnamon sugar bagel bites. That is Carol. It's so easy. And you probably have most of this stuff here. I'm excited about the chocolate jam bites too. I think I'm gonna make them tomorrow. If you want to join my group, just send me a friend request and a message, and I'll get you added. Okay, so it's kind of starting to get a little fat, which is fine. It's fine, right? But do you see how it's starting to turn golden brown? Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put all of our stuff on there for pizza. So we're gonna add this pizza sauce. Okay. You can use as much or as little as you want. You can go as far to the edge as you want. It's really whatever you want. Okay. So we're gonna do this. It's gonna be so good. All right, I need a little bit right here. I think that's good. All right, so there's the sauce. Then we're gonna use pizza blend. So strict keto people will tell you not to use back cheese. But I'm telling you I'm lazy keto and I use it. And I buy whatever's on sale. Okay. So we're gonna add some cheese. No, Toby's like, give me that, give me that. I'm on the last 3 hours of my 24-hour fast. Nice job, Liz. Okay. So we got that. And then we're gonna just add our pepperonis. We'll give Toby a pepperoni. He caught that. All right, so we're gonna do some bigger pepperonis along the edge. Toby, stop. Tucker does not like pepperoni. He won't eat it. All right, so we're just gonna add some right here. Like this. I'm gonna eat some more. All right, I'm really hungry. And then we're gonna add some minis. Like pepperoni lovers. All right, and then I'm gonna take a little bit more cheese and I'm gonna sprinkle on top. That's optional. Like I said, it's your own pizza. You can do whatever you want with it. All right, so you guys see this? Do you see this? It looks amazing. So this is our pizza right here. And now we're gonna put it in the oven for about 4 or 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do 5 minutes. All right, do you guys see it though? Isn't it beautiful? All right, so we're gonna put it back in. All right, we're gonna set the timer. I'm gonna do 5 minutes. So while we're doing that, we're gonna make our salad. So I buy a lot of Caesar salad kits. I buy a lot of kits, okay? So if you look on the back of them, okay, so here's a rule of thumb. When you're grocery shopping and you are focusing on fat loss right now and you're following lazy keto, you want to look at all the nutrition facts on the back of everything. And if it's over 5 grams of carbs, you don't want to get it. All right, so when you're looking at, you know, chips and bread and tortillas and all that stuff, right? Like, I understand about net carbs, right? You take total carbs minus dietary fiber and then sometimes sugar alcohols, and that'll give you like your net carbs. But when you're looking for fat loss, you want to avoid all that stuff too. Like, it's about eliminating bread. So even though it's keto bread, you should still eliminate it. And then when you need bread occasionally from time to time, it's a good alternative, right? But you want to get rid of it. Well, this Caesar salad right here is 9 grams of total carbs, right? But the reason it's 9 grams of total carbs is because it has croutons. That's the only thing in it that would be carbs. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave them off. So when I look at salad kits and I look at the back, I really just want to know what kind of like this is in there. So tortilla strips or croutons. We'll just take them out and then we'll use everything else in the kit. So I use the dressings that come with it. I use regular ranch. I don't buy sugar-free, any of that stuff. No ma'am, I do not. Okay, so this is just a regular Caesar salad. So we're just gonna add the seasoning like this. We're gonna add this cheese. And I do like to sometimes add a little bit extra cheese. So let me get some more. So I got some more cheese right here. See, this is why I always have, you know, we were talking about this last night. Oh, this is not the cheese I was thinking of, but I'll still sprinkle some in. We were talking about this last night. People on these different platforms, they roast me because I buy all this cheese and heavy whipping cream and stuff, but like, I just buy it because it's in stock and I might need it. This is gonna be good though. Okay. You guys are quiet. Don't forget to say hi if you guys are new and you're just popping on. We're waiting for the pizza to be done and I want to show you guys the final product. But then we just mix this salad together. So we'll split this salad, we'll eat the whole thing. I do eat full bags of salad for myself a lot of times. So like, I got the everything bagel salad because it was at the store. It was really good. Is your live chat for sausage McGetto casserole on your feed or Facebook? I don't know what that means. Live chat. I don't know what that means. Oh. I don't remember. You can catch the replay, Barbara. The recipe is also in the description of this post. There's a link. So if you click on the link, it'll show you what it is. But there's the salad, you guys. Okay. So we've got our salad. Waiting for our pizza to finish up. Kind of clean up our mess a little bit. Do you guys have any other questions for me? I'm so shocked the sale is still going on. Ordered a few things last week. Same. I don't even know. Did I make it live? I don't think I made that one live. I think it was on a reel. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so if you guys do want to take advantage of the sale, it's still going on. 50% off the reboot. Plus you get a fasting kit with it, a 24-hour fasting kit. And like the top picks box is still there. It's a variety box. The challenge kit's on sale. Like hibiscus lemonade, groovy grape, that better toffee, I keep calling it butter. Better toffee and a vanilla dream that I've been drinking like as a pro, which I'm probably gonna have that tonight when we get home. That's still on there. Mexican ketones are on there. Keto Up is on there. There's a lot of stuff on there. And it's all 25% off. So the next jump starts a week from today. Actually, Katie, I don't know if I did a video on it at all. The recipe is on the website. So go back into the VIP chat and look at the pinned post and you'll see the recipe there. I don't even know if I actually made it. Oops. All right. So, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Actually, now that you say that, I don't know if I actually made it. So here's the pizza. Doesn't that look amazing? And then if you want to see the bottom, so you can keep it in as long as you want, right? So here's the bottom. See how golden brown that is? Isn't that amazing? And that's the pizza. It's so easy to make. And it's so good. So good. And then we'll just take the pizza cutter and we'll cut it up. And we'll eat it. And it'll be amazing. And we'll have salad with it. And that's what's for lunch. So, do you guys have any questions on that? Like I said, this one is an oldie, but a goodie. We've made this so many times. It's so good. So I'll just cut it, and then I just go, like this piece was a little too big, so I'll just cut it in half a little bit. And then we'll eat it. After it cools. Just like so. So, no, my next reboot will start a week from Sunday. There is one starting last night. Yeah, it definitely turned out pretty much perfect. I think it's like the 16th. Ashley, that's the next one where I'm doing it, starting it on the night of the 16th. It's a week from Sunday, I think. Yeah, because the jump starts on Monday, and then it's the Sunday after the jump. So yeah, perfect. Roberta, that's because it is easy. It's so easy. Don't overthink it. It's so easy. Just get in there and start doing it. The more you do something, the easier it gets. But yeah, it's amazing. So I'm going to jump off here so I can eat it. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. I'm going to return some messages, and then we got softball and football tonight. But I'm home the next 2 days. So if I miss you or I don't get back to you, then it'll be tomorrow. or VIPs, you can send me a text. How did I do the crust? So if you go back and watch the replay of this, I walk you through it. It's super easy. It's called fathead dough, and the recipe is linked in the description of this post. So yeah, do it with us, Ashley. Definitely. I'll get you added to the jump on Friday, I think, is when the chat opens. It starts on Monday, so you can do the jump with us, do the reboot with us. It's amazing. So I'm going to jump off here. I appreciate you all. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.